Hey guys, I'm Kate, and this is my bookshelf tour part 1. Alright guys, here's shelf 1, and this shelf is my CD shelf, and there's only 2 books on it. So here we have our Johnny Depp book, because Johnny Depp is a god. And over here, where you can't see, we have The Melancholy Death of Oyster Boy and Other Stories by Tim Burton. Because who goes better together than Johnny Depp and Tim Burton? And I have a lot of decoratives on my bookshelf for my actual books. I'll move them, but here I have my Harry Potter bookmarks that I got with the Deathly Hallows Part 2 pre-order, and my little Yoda over here, and my Harry Potter Horcrux. I'm a bit of a nerd, so bear with me. And shelf 2 is my movie/non-fiction shelf. So here I have Edward Scissorhands, Grease, Halloween, Harry Potter. The Deathly Hallows Part 1 is missing because it's currently in my Xbox being watched. It's kind of a funny story. James and the Giant Peach, The Lost Boys, Lord of the Rings. Now, I thought this was the first one when I bought it, so I wasn't sure, but apparently it's the second, so I need to get the first before I watch that. And I have Mars Attack, a Motley Crue Greatest Hits video, The Shining, Nightmare Before Christmas. I have my Star Wars up here, where you can't see. There you go. And I have Rocky Horror Picture Show, the first 4 Nightmare on Elm Street original, Whip It, Sucker Punch, and more Star Wars. So that's it for my movies. Now over here is my non-fiction books. I have This Is Not a Book and Mess. One second, I'll get those out for you. I have these 2, and they're by Carrie Smith, the same lady who did Wreck This Journal. I have a My Chemical Romance book, The Pocketbook of Death, which is really cute. I don't know why I bought it, but it's cute. It's just funny little stories about deaths around the country. Morbid, I know. Fast Food Nation, Mind Freak, which is, Chris Angel's biography. He's my baby. The Stephen King Companion. It's just like his history and where he got his ideas. And La Dolce Vegan, which is a vegan cookbook. It's so good, guys. Try their mac and cheese. Andy Warhol's art book and history. Cat vs. Human, which I'm pretty sure might be my friend Liv's. I think I should give that back to her, because I don't remember buying it. I have the Body Piercing Manual, a Domo book, which I ordered from a school book order in grade 8. So, Pretty Vacant, which is the history of punk. My Bookie Book, which is Russell Brand's first autobiography. Haunted Canada 2, which I got in grade 3. Tim Burton's film book. I'm addicted, I tell you. The Watchmen. Now, I have these 3 here, which is Mistresses of Mayhem, The Crimes of Jack the Ripper, and the Serial Killer book. Yeah, Evil Serial Killers. Now, I like serial killers, and I'm sorry if you guys find that creepy, but I do. And just up here, on the very, very top, I have the first Walking Dead, Simply Guitar, Columbine, which is so sad, guys. This is weird. I got this at a spring fair a couple years back. It's called Cat Kong, and it's pretty much the most adorable book ever. I might do a reading of it for you guys. The Ghastly Crumb Tinies by Edward Geary. And then I have over here, I have Encyclopedia Horrifica, the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back comics, and just a magazine that my boyfriend wants me to read. Alright. Here's where we get into the serious business. Now, this is my largest shelf here, and sorry I'm zoomed up so close because this is a big bookshelf and I don't have much room. So, this bookshelf actually has 2 layers of books, so there's some here and then there's some right in back. So, part 2 will have the ones in back, and part 1 will have these ones here. So, we can start with these 2 here. I have No Fair Shakespeare, Macbeth, which I had to read for school this year. And I have Stephen King Dreamcatcher. Ooh, I'll take that down so you can see it. There you go. Oh, put that back up there. And I have Hush Hush and Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick. Now, I got those at a thrift store, so I'm good. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. I'll take that out because I don't know who it's by. Gabrielle Zevin. I have Willow by Julia Hoban. Now, I have a Roald Dahl collection somewhere on this shelf, but these ones here are the most recently bought. So I have Matilda, but it's not with my other ones, so that's a problem. The Wizard Air, sorry. I never know how to pronounce that at first go, by William Chima. And I have the second and third His Dark Materials books. I got these at the thrift store. Actually, no, I got these two at my school library. They were being discarded, so I got those. I have the first one else somewhere here on this shelf. And my boyfriend, being the sweetest boy in the world, got me Eragon and Eldest for $3 for both of them. I'm good. Let me bring you down. I have Marilyn Manson, The Long Hard Road, which is so good, guys. Read it. If you're a Manson fan, that is. And I have my John Green books. I'm missing Paper Towns, which is so stressful because I'm almost complete his bibliography. The Fault in Our Stars, which is, holy crap, Abundance of Catherines, Will Grayson, Looking for Alaska, and Let It Snow, which is an anthology with John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. I have City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, and Clockwork Angel. I know I'm missing some. I haven't read them yet, so I'm just collecting them. By Cassandra Clare. And here starts my crazy fangirling Stephen King collection. I know you just saw one, but here's another one. I have The Dome, which is huge. It's 1,500 pages. Full Dark, No Stars. Lucy's Story. Pet Cemetery, Christine, Thinner, Skeleton Crew, The Green Mile, Cell, Rose. I can't read that because there's a sticker on it from Value Village, which is my local thrift store. And then that's it. Wow, I thought I had more. Apparently not. Oh, I forgot to show you these ones over here. I have Youth and Revolt by C.D. Payne, and I have The Hunger Games. My sister's currently reading the third one, so it's not there. We'll bear with that. And we have Corey Taylor's Seven Deadly Sins. You can tell what kind of music I'm into due to the music biographies I read to. What? I can't speak. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I don't care if you don't like Twilight, read The Host. Because it's nothing like Twilight. It's one of her adult books, and it's amazing. I have Sticky Fingers, which I got recently for $1.99. I can still see the sticker there. By someone Burnham. I can't take it down because I can't reach it as of right now because this tripod is really weird. I have Crazy Beautiful, and then I have Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal by Thomas Harris. And you all know the Hannibal Lecter's series because, well, if you didn't, I'd be worrying you were living in a hole. And all the way over here, I have Chuck Palahniuk, there you go, Chuck Palahniuk, Invisible Monsters. I need to get the remix version soon. And I have Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. I think that's how you pronounce it. And that's shelf 2. Alright, and shelf 3 and 4 are the same deal as the big shelf. So yeah, part 1 is all the ones in front, and part 2 of all the ones in the back. So here I have the Sookie Stackhouse books, 1 through 7. And I need the rest. And they're by Charlene Harris, as you can see, and they're good. And I have the Maximum Ride books. I don't have them all because I can't find them and I don't have a job, so I had to buy my own books at the thrift store. And I have Wonderful Strange, which no one here would have read because it's a local thing from where I live about ghost stories and fairy tales, basically. It's amazing. I love it because I love local heritage stuff. And here I have Walking a Thin Line by Sylvia McNichol. Skinny by E.B. Kaslik. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff for Teens by Richard Carlson. He's a doctor, apparently. 1-800-WHERE-ARE-YOU by Meg Cabot. I haven't read that. I don't think I'll like it. And here I have 2 classics. I have Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte and Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So, I also have To Kill a Mockingbird here. Now this copy was published in, let's see, this copy, someone wrote it in. I got it for 50 cents. published in 1960, so 3 years after the actual To Kill a Mockingbird came out, so it's an old edition. A Pocket Guide to Synonyms, because I'm a nerd. Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. Underground to Canada, cut by Patricia McCormick. And under here I have Borrowed Light by Anna Feinberg. Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. And Jodi Picoult, It's My Sister's Keeper. So we have A Million Little Pieces by James Frey. Now, I didn't review this because there's a story behind it that's kind of shocking. Laurie Halse Anderson's Winter Girls. I have more of her books, but they're hidden. Wings. It is by... Oh no. I knew that was happening. April Lynn Pike. I'll put that down. I have The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien, the writer of Lord of the Rings. A Thesaurus. Oh look, there's my Laurie Halse Anderson books. Speak and Catalyst Night by Eli Wiesel. Milestone Chocolate Cookies. 2 Penguin Classics, The Memory Keeper's Daughter, and The Piano Teacher. And I have Little Vampire Women, which is like a spin-off, almost like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. So, and all the way over here, I have my Silver Wing, Sunwing, and Firewing by Kenneth Opel, because I'm a little kid who can't let go of her childhood books. Alright, and the last shelf, but definitely not the least, because it holds my favorite series. The Series of Unfortunate Events, 1 through 6. And my Harry Potter, which the rest of them are hidden behind. I love A Series of Unfortunate Events. I'm soon going to reread them and probably review the entire series at once. So, more over here. I have a dictionary, because again, I'm a nerd. I want to be an English major next year, so I'm just, studying. Unbearable Lightness by Portia de Rossi. And that's, as you know, Ellen's wife. And that's just about her struggle with eating disorders. And Tweak by Nick Sheff, which is amazing. I read this in grade 7, which was 5 years ago, so I might want to read that again. Burn, Tempted, Untamed, Hunted, Marked, Betrayed, and Chosen. Whoa! I just read those backwards. But yeah, that's the House of Night series. I like the first 3, and the rest kind of got repetitive, if that makes sense. And I have Impulse down there, my Ellen Hopkins. The rest of my Ellen Hopkins are behind. So you'll see that in part 2, which will be up tomorrow. And all the way over here, last but not least, is my Nancy Drew books that I can't bring myself to get rid of. I've had them since I was 7, and I can't get rid of them. I have 2 Sarah Dessen books, Just Listen and Lock and Key, which I haven't read, but I heard they're good. I'm not a big fan of contemporary, but they sound good. So I have the first 4 because they're what are they called? Mashups? Bind-ups, there you go, of book 1 and 2 and book 3 and 4. And I have a nonfiction that wouldn't fit all the way up on my nonfiction shelf. That's Kat Von D's book, and it's good. Oh, and I have Beige down there, which is about a record girl thing. I'm sorry. Anyways, that was my bookshelf, and I hope you liked it. Alright guys, that was my bookshelf. So part 2 will be up tomorrow, so see you then.